45, 5 and a half, 45 and a half, number 12, another 10, 11, outside, on the other side, here we go, now you want in, 81, 81, 81, 83, 85, 87, 89, 88, good catch, 80, 81, 87, 81, 81, all money, I'm in a 80, all money, 81.
Grandfather's homestead. What year did he come here?
1901.
1901, yes. All that's left now is that little clump that shows where the cellar was. And the house was right beside it, surrounded by a lot of trees, cottonwoods, a stream, an orchard.
That's right. And they came from Missouri, and they brought a horse, one horse named Daisy, and they packed all their household goods, you know, in the one end of the car, and the horse in the other end of the car.
Car?
A railroad car.
Oh.
A railroad car.
Oh.
They had to come by railroad.
Oh, okay.
Of course, Granddad had come earlier with his two boys, and they had a shack set up for them to live in. And then our mother and our dad and her sister and her boyfriend, he came out, and then they had a double wedding, you see, in 1901. Dad, he, what do you call it, filed on 160 acres.
Extra acres? Because they already had that little grant when they came to grant.
Well, I don't know how they do that. They knew they was going to, you know.
Okay.
And then Mother filed on another 160, but 80 acres is on this, along this edge, and the other 80. Then, of course, all of us kids came along, you know.
One by one?
Yeah, one by one was a sod house, and it was just a one-room thing, you know. It wasn't very big. And the odd part about it is, or I thought was always odd, that sod, if you remember how the house was built, that kitchen on the east end, that was their sod house. But the sod had all, and they just had put frames, you know, up. Man, here's your,
sage.
a tumbleweed.
Oh, a tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, there's no thistles on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know the
Now, an
difference.
old Russian thistle, he would be full of thorns.
You lived in the sod house?
Well, they hooked it onto the other house when the main house was built in 1912. Dad's two brothers came out from Missouri and helped him build that house. We had 2 rooms downstairs and 1 big room upstairs. That was fun. The boys slept in the south room and the girls in the north room. And the pillow fights we had, you know. Well, let's see. I guess he wanted us to walk in there, did he?
I guess. What's the first one?
But watch out for
Nobody would come
the
down.
steps, because there's sand on them, and they, you know how they do. If we fall down, Bill will have to carry us out. Early 1920s. I don't know whether it was 22 or something like that. And anyway, Dad dug it out, you know, with a team of horses and stuff, and one of these scoop things is, you know, I can't think what the name of it is now. You know, when you get old like me, why, it's kind of that way. So, then the cement and stuff was all mixed up by hand in a little trough. Did the hoe and put your sand and cement and water in there and took your hoe and stirred it up good. Dump it in.
Why
But-
did they build it, though? I told
well, for us to come down whenever the storms came
Oh,
along.
they did build it? I told him they built it for a cool place.
Well-
to store, you know, canned goods.
That's right, that's right. That's the main object, but then it's a freight hole too, you see. But that is, you're right, we built it for to
I didn't
store.
think anyone really built them to run down into.
Yeah, I think they did.
Well, after the tornado.
Well, but then this place was abandoned at that time. Not abandoned, but then, you know, we weren't living here when the tornado. We had just moved away here.
I know, 1 year before.
Mm-hmm. So, hang on to the weed, Dixie.
Here we go. Here's your tumbleweed. Oh, this is well, it's a tumbleweed.
That's a thistle.
Oh, well, it's not too stickery.
We're gonna do something to ya. What'll it be? No idea.
When I was growing up, Woodward was a western crossroad. Cattle, oil, grain, and farm goods came here bound for eastern markets. Here's where the Santa Fe crossed the MKT. That's the Missouri, Kansas, Texas. And it was here in the 50s that my dad finally landed a nice position. As a consignee for Mobil, he would deliver gas and oil to the outlying ranches and oil rigs. Not much left of the old Mobil office. The Santa Fe doesn't even stop here anymore.
Here.
Ooh, lightning out there.
Yeah, I was here.
All of that section was taken out by the tornado. There wasn't anything there. That was just nothing.
And tell what happened to you.
I don't think he wants to hear what happened to us. You tell
Well,
him.
I think you better tell what happened to you.
Okay. We all ran into one room and piled on top of each other, and it just happened to all fall and form a tent. And it shook a while, and then it lifted up and landed us right there in the road.
That's right. There, the whole floor of the house. And of course, they was on it when it moved. And it lit right down there by that stop sign in the road. And that's where it laid for a couple, 2 or 3 days.
Wasn't even here. We heard it on the TV
When did you come?
the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Charles got off. We was up here, what, 3 days?
Bye.